Just fucking waiting for me to say some fucking bad news about some shit that happened in my life. So that they can revel in it. Be like, yeah, that guy that stands out, that guy that's different, that guy that has the fucking wherewithal and balls to do something different than every one of us because we're all fucking robots. Yeah, he failed in something. That makes me feel good about myself. Hello everyone and welcome to the Bandit's Den. I'm pleased to announce that I've now been vegan for over 500 days. I was going to make this video over a week ago because I hit 500 days over a week ago, but life circumstances get in the way. Among the people who are most tolerant of me doing my best to not harm others, most of them have asked me this one question that I would like to address. Their question is, what benefits have you gotten from being vegan for this long? However long I had been vegan at the point they asked me, right? And I tell them the same thing every time. I haven't gained or lost weight. I haven't gained or lost strength. I haven't gained or lost my usual energy levels. I'm the same. I'm exactly the same as I was before I went vegan. I feel exactly the same. I have the same or similar belief structures, right? I haven't changed one bit other than small parts of my lifestyle and most of my diet. And I'm sure the question in their mind after that is, well, then why should I go vegan? If I'm not going to get telekinetic superpowers, if I'm not going to get superhuman strength or the ability to teleport, then why should I go vegan? Well, you know, this is a very selfish stance, which is understandable because most people in this world are fucking selfish assholes. But I know they have this question in their minds whether they ask me or not, and so I go ahead and answer it if I have the time, in addition to what I told them in the first place, that I haven't got any drawbacks or benefits from going vegan. I add on to that. But the main benefit in this world for me going vegan is others don't have to suffer for my lifestyle choices as much. Of course, some products I get are made in China, whatever. But I'm doing my best to reduce or even eliminate my causation of suffering to other sentient beings, especially animals with my lifestyle. That's the main focus, because that's the group of sentient individuals we cause the most harm and suffering to with our lifestyle choices. You know, I don't have a whole lot of control over who makes my cell phone. You know, cell phones are pretty necessary for survival. I need my cell phone for clocking in and out of work. I have a hair in my eye. I need my cell phone for clocking in and out of work. I need my computer for having a connection to the rest of the world. I need my computer for signing documents, right? And so I don't have a whole lot of control over where all that stuff is made. For the most part, it comes from less fortunate people, right? Which is unfortunate. I'm not going to go live in a fucking grass hut. I would like to function as much as possible in modern society and be able to make a living. A lot of people's arguments are appeals to futility. Like, why even start when still, by living a modern lifestyle, you would still be harming others even if you were vegan? Well, I've significantly reduced my causation of harm and suffering to others. So we all got to start somewhere, right? The best thing you could do is get off your lazy fucking ass and start. So, Otherwise, we're never going to get anywhere, right? If nobody fucking starts anywhere and just sits on their fat asses all day, not doing shit about anything, then nothing's ever going to get fucking done. So, get up and start applying yourself to modeling your lifestyle around your fucking beliefs. Simple. So, I haven't reaped any benefits. I don't eat a whole food plant-based diet all the fucking time. I do eat a lot of whole food plant-based foods, right? Like, my lunch is usually almost all whole foods. Today I just had a bunch of fucking bananas, some oranges, and some trail mix, right? It was pretty much all whole foods. I did have a little bit of chocolate in my trail mix. A lot of times my dinner is whole foods, like potatoes and carrots and other vegetables, sometimes some fruit. Maybe I'll just eat a bunch of dates. But other times I'll have some kind of mock meat because it's fucking, Gardein Vegan Grounds is the same cost as ground beef per pound. So I throw that in some fucking pasta sauce or whatever. My point is not necessarily to improve my health drastically to be able to run marathons. I wanted to stay more or less the same as I was before. I just didn't want to hurt animals anymore. A lot of people will bring up, crop deaths though. And they act as if crop deaths don't happen for livestock feed crops, which is like 80% of our agricultural lands is livestock feed, right? People don't look at that. They just look at how many cows are killed per 1 million calories versus how many mice are killed per 1 million calories of wheat or something. And then they forget most of those grains are fucking fed to cows. So they forget to back up and add that feed conversion ratio, multiply it by however many calories they have. So, you have a slice of steak. On average, it causes anywhere between 12 to 18 times as much death and suffering as my peanut butter and jelly fucking sandwich. It has just as much protein as my peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Except you're causing 12 to 18 times as much death and suffering. Not to mention all the water waste. A lot of people complain to me. I have a thing going on in my garage and the substrate I'm using. It is fairly water intensive to create that substrate. But the amount I have back there costed 450 liters of water to produce. And I've been using it for over half a year now. You know what an 8-ounce steak uses? It uses anywhere from 2,500 to 3,000 liters of water. So people who bitch about what that substrate costs in water often turn around and eat a fucking 8-ounce steak at some point in that week. And just that one entree that is part of their entire meal, just that one part of their meal, used up over 4 times as much water as the shit I have going on in my garage that people complain about the water use. Get fucking real, people. So anyways, you don't have to do anything. I mean, I know all kinds of different vegans. I know business people vegans. I know, run-of-the-mill data entry vegans. I know vegans who work in the service industry. I know vegans like myself who work construction and more manly kind of trades, right? And I've actually met a vegan bodybuilder in real life, but I watch a couple vegan bodybuilders talk about veganism on YouTube. I mean, all walks of life exist who respect animals. You don't have to be a liberal to respect animals. You don't have to be a Bible-thumping conservative to respect animals. Bleeding heart liberals and Seventh-day Adventists, those are just two polar extremes of what vegans are, right? There are plenty of vegans who are a lot like me. It's like, let me keep my guns. I don't have a whole lot of opinion. I think you're all fucking idiots in politics. And Just leave me the fuck alone and let me not abuse animals. Just let me be. That kind of person. You don't have to get dreadlocks like I put in my fucking hair. I know plenty of vegans who have short hair. You would never be able to tell. If they were in a room full of people, you would never fucking guess who the vegan is. Unless you ask them specifically, each one of them, questions about their lifestyle. Listen. Look at these. You don't need leather work boots. These are compliant to my trade specifically. Yeah, it's kind of hard to find. It took me about a week to find leather-free, compliant to my trade work boots, but you can find them. Where's my other boot? Oh yeah, here. Leather-free hiking boots. So you don't need leather products for your professional life. You don't need animal products for your leisure either. You can get along just fine without animal products throughout your life. And you don't have to be a certain way. I just put dreadlocks in because I realized again I had another epiphany about 2 weeks ago that, oh yeah, that's right. I'm a fucking adult and nobody can tell me yes or no on anything. And I've always wanted dreadlocks ever since I was a kid, with Korn and Static X and all that stuff. I thought that was so fucking cool. And I was like, well, I got long hair now, so why don't I just get some, double and triple crochet hooks and fucking try putting in some dreadlocks? Because I always wanted them as a kid. I wanted them, intermittently throughout my adulthood. And now I'm in a position where nobody can tell me yes, nobody can tell me no. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want. And I think I look okay with dreadlocks. Doesn't bother me one bit. Maybe I'll get sick of them and comb them out again. I don't know. But I just had an epiphany. I was like, oh yeah, that's right. I'm a fucking adult. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Because I've always worried all my life about, what's everybody going to think, right? That's one big thing I've learned in the last couple years in this journey of mine. When I went pagan, I'm still pagan, by the way. And then when I went vegan, I can do whatever the fuck I want. And nobody can tell me no. Plenty of people are going to try. I guarantee it. And if you go and try to think for yourself too and build your life however you want it to be, plenty of people are going to tell you no. A lot of them are fucking jealous. Because they wish they had the fucking balls to go out and do something they always wanted to do. But they don't. They lack it. They lack the fucking cojones. And so they're jealous of you who have the cojones. And they want to reel you back into being afraid. And so they instill doubt in your mind. Just like with me. I learned I don't even fucking ask some people some things. Things like dreadlocks that doesn't affect anything, I didn't even fucking ask anybody. Because I knew what would happen. I knew if I asked the wrong people about this thing that doesn't even fucking matter, they would try to instill doubt in my mind. Because they're jealous of me having the fucking, the sense of adventure, the balls to fucking do this, right? And about backpacking. I have plans still to go backpacking with Klaus. I think I'm probably going to wait till spring because I live in the desert. I'm going to wait till there's plenty of snow melt running off of the mountains so that I can pack as light as possible with water, because water is the heaviest fucking thing you can pack. I already have filters for it. But me and Klaus, we go on 10-mile hikes almost every weekend. And he has his own bag. He carries his own supplies. Plant-based dog. He's been on a plant-based diet too for over a year. And he carries his own shit. He'll carry 8 pounds of water and doggy snacks up the mountain with me. 10 miles, 5 miles up the mountain, 4,000 foot elevation gain. 5 miles back down the mountain, 4,000 foot elevation loss. And he'll go through it and fucking be ready for more. He's a fucking soldier. You know? So nobody can tell me that, oh, you can't make your dog plant-based. Like, fuck, I can't. Can your dog go fucking 10 miles carrying 8 pounds up and down a fucking mountain? Fuck no. Because you're a lazy fuck and you don't take your dog anywhere, you stupid shit. Your dog could never do any of this shit that me and Klaus do. Fuck you. Yeah, so keep feeding your dog, apex predator fucking, raw diet and keeping it in your fucking little yard. While me and Klaus go hiking, doing real shit, right? But nobody can tell me no about that either. Oh, what if you go get hurt in the mountains? Fuck you. I do what the fuck I want. If I die in the fucking mountains, I died doing something I enjoyed. Who fucking cares? Leave me the fuck alone, right? I know there's mountain lions and bears in the fucking mountains. What the fuck, you think I go unarmed? Jesus. Oh, well, how are you gonna get and keep a job with dreadlocks? Look at me. Do I look like I lost my fucking house? No, I'm judged based on my productivity. Dreadlocks don't even fucking matter anymore. I work with motherfuckers with gang tattoos and shit. You really think anybody's gonna give a fuck about some dreadlocks? Fuck no. Oh, well, what are your neighbors gonna think if you put paint on your truck? Fuck my neighbors. I don't give a fuck what they think. Hell, most of my neighbors, even though I'm a little bit crazy, or at least I look a little bit crazy, I'm really not. I'm pretty reasonable. I don't even believe in hurting animals. But most of my neighbors are pretty glad I'm around because I openly carry weapons. And criminals don't usually want to fuck around here. And I'm part of that reason. I know other people around here are part of the reason too, but I play into that. Nobody wants some angry armed dude coming after them for stealing his shit. Who gives a fuck what anybody thinks? Do what you think is right. Do shit that you've always wanted to do. If I worried about what people thought, I wouldn't have fucking done anything with my life. I would have just sat here in my fucking house scared as shit. Afraid to take any fucking risk. I would have never gone vegan. I would have just, swallowed my guilt with every bite as I'm eating a murder victim. Every fucking meal. Just like everybody else. Eating dead bodies. Eating rotten lactations. Eating avian menstrual cycles. All that weird shit. I would be just like everybody else. You think I would be happy being just like everybody else? Fuck no. And people try to tell me no every fucking day about one thing or another. It's usually veganism. But one thing or another, somebody will try to tell me no in some creative way and still doubt in my heart, right? They try to do that. Because they want me to be just like them. Because they're just like them over there. And they're just like them over there. And everybody's fucking a carbon copy of each other. It's fucking sad. Do you want to die being a carbon copy of everybody else? That applies to everyone. I mean, even these MGTOW guys, I see the same fucking thing everybody's fucking saying. Do something different. Jesus Christ. You guys don't all have to be fucking angry. And, it doesn't just apply to MGTOW guys, alright? It applies to everybody. It's like all these chicks out here all the fucking same. All the dudes out here all the fucking same. All of my coworkers stroke each other's cocks during class. In the fucking apprenticeship class. About fucking hunting and how cool they are for needlessly harming animals. It's fucking ridiculous. And then here I am over on the side. Sometimes I'll argue with them. But they know my stance. And I'm not any less masculine than any of them. And they fucking know it. I'm different, and it's okay to be different. A lot of people don't like it that I keep existing like this. I guarantee you, there's a lot of people out there that want me to fail in one aspect of my life or another. You know, I know some people that like to point out the failures of some vegans because it makes them feel good about themselves. Like, look, here's somebody that was doing something that was important to them and they failed at something else in life. And I know there's plenty of people looking at me like that, just fucking hoping that I fail at something. Just fucking waiting for me to say some fucking bad news about some shit that happened in my life. So that they can revel in it. Be like, yeah, that guy that stands out, that guy that's different, that guy that has the fucking wherewithal and balls to do something different than every one of us because we're all fucking robots. Yeah, he failed in something. That makes me feel good about myself. I don't want to give that to them. You know? You know, that's part of what gives me strength to keep on. I mean, there's a lot of people that try to cut me down. And yeah, it bothers me sometimes. But I know every single one of them want me to fucking fail at the same time. Right? They want to create a self-fulfilling prophecy of me failing and not harming animals. Right? They want to find some kind of hypocrisy in me. Right? If you ever start becoming an individual, thinking for yourself, doing your own fucking thing, don't let that shit get to you. Fuck them. Fuck all of them. All any droid ever wants you to do in life is fucking fail at being different from them. They want you back in the fold so you could be another fucking brainwashed zombie just like them. Because it makes them feel bad. Who the fuck wants to die like that? I know subconsciously they don't, but they continue on in their lives just like that. Just like everybody else. I don't want to die like that. I don't want to die with any fucking questions. What if I didn't pursue this? What if I didn't do this in life? That's why I don't want to be like any one of you. And I don't think any of you should want to be just like me either. Because if you wanted to be just like me and follow the same route, build your own fucking hydroponic system and focus on that instead of shit that's important to you, then you'll end up dying with some questions in your mind. Me, I don't have any questions. This turned out fucking sick. And I love it. It's fucking great. My other project in the garage is turning out sick. It's fucking great. Me being a vegan is turning out great. These dreadlocks, I've already got some compliments on them because, yeah, they look pretty cool. And it's amazing. I did it myself, right? It took 12 hours over the course of a whole week. I would do an hour or two after work each day. And then I spent like 4 hours on Saturday fucking weaving this shit with crochet hooks. And I finally fucking did it. The way I wanted it. And damn what anybody else says. Fuck them. Do what you want. I got 500 days being vegan. Straight. No fucking cheating on my morals. Right? These are my morals now. You know, it's like, who the fuck ever cheated on not molesting children, right? It's the same fucking thing. How the fuck could I cheat on being vegan? A lot of people confuse it with the fucking diet. That's what a lot of people do. They think it's a fucking diet. It's not a diet. It's a lifestyle that extends to your diet. It's not a fucking diet. It's not something you can cheat on. Once you fully believe that animals are not products, that animals are not... Oh, there it goes. That's the timer for my hydroponic system. Once you believe in entirety in the moral structure that no sentient individual should be raped, tortured, or killed for your own pleasure. It's part of your moral structure, right? It's like, no normal person ever cheats on not molesting children, or cheats on not raping people, or cheats on not needlessly murdering people, cheats on not being a serial killer. Nobody fucking does that. Anyways, I would like to encourage all of you to go vegan, even though it takes some really big fucking balls to go against what everybody else says and to fight every step of the way every day against all the fucking naysayers, everybody that says no. You can't do it. You'll never succeed. You joined a cult. All of you people are crazy, right? Oh, you fit in this category, in my mind, that's unfavorable people. Who gives a fuck, right? If you have the balls to deal with that every day, I encourage you to go vegan. Or if you're a little fucking bitch and you want to be like everybody else and conform and never have to deal with any backlash, whatever, in your fucking life, and have an easy time just hiding in your little corner of society, never standing out, never doing anything different, never having any adventures, then go ahead. Die with some questions. But I certainly don't want to. After all, guys, you know me, I'm a fucking rebel. So anyways, peace for real, guys. Go vegan. Enjoy the rest of your week. And hope you guys all have a good weekend upcoming. And a good Thanksgiving, too, if I don't see you. Have a good one.